Clap.
Clap.
All right, that's
All
better.
right.
All right, welcome to Lore Hero episode, what is it, 9? At this point, is it 9? I already forgot. It's episode
10.
9.
We're
We made it to
fine.
single digits, boys. Made it to single digits. However, we have sad news to share. Jason is sick. He went to the emergency room today because he was throwing up so
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
So thoughts and prayers go to him. Sounds like he's starting to do better now. But obviously, he was too exhausted, didn't want to get in front of a camera. Fully understand that.
Totally
Rest
get
up,
it.
be good. I got sick like for 3.5 days or so a couple months back. It was stomach bug. I was throwing up all the time too. You would have had to pay me many thousands of dollars to get up out of bed and appear in front of a camera. Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck
Not
that,
happening.
man. Fuck.
Straight,
Not happening.
Straight up. I mean, like, I know it's, like, I think I've probably been low key sick for like the past like 3 months. Like, ever since I got back from AGDQ, I've felt like shit. But
That was in June.
yeah, I was in June.
It's December now, by the way.
Much longer. And also with like the amount of, like, because my younger siblings and my daughter, and so like they get home from school carrying sicknesses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude,
so
yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
kind of permanently sick. Olivia's getting like
Kids are
really bad
disgusting.
sick right now, like bad
That's
cold,
how it
bad
goes.
beat.
That's how it
So,
goes.
but that's just how it goes. I mean, like, I'm
yeah,
hoping
kids
that.
carry an obscene amount of diseases on them at all times.
Yeah,
Right.
I got a cousin who has almost a 1-year-old. I think it's 11 months pretty soon, and I don't think she's had a single healthy day of her life.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Like, it's crazy. She's
No.
always coughing and snotty and gross, whatever. But
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fortnite.
what are we thinking
Festival.
about?
Festival.
What are we thinking about Fortnite Festival?
Yeah, what are you guys thinking? I am loving it. I think we're all loving
We've
it.
got
very,
a
very,
lot
very
of
much.
thoughts. We've got an
It-
overwhelming
Got a lot of
amount
thought- dude.
thoughts.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think I speak for everyone when we say that we were anxious about it. We weren't sure exactly how it was. gonna
Cautiously
play,
optimistic. How's that? how's
yeah,
that for
very
a term?
cautiously optimistic, and
More
we'll get
optimistic than cautiously, but there were some reservations.
yeah, there's a lot of reservations, and when we did the Eminem event, me and Jason, Jake, we played it for a little bit, and we're like, okay, all right, we want more, and that's exactly what they delivered to us. Us wanting
So much more.
We wanted to
so
see what was
much
going
more.
on, and
It was not even close to what that Eminem event was. It was like completely different.
Yeah, it
actually,
did-
do
it
you
did
remember
not
that?
exactly.
represent it.
No, it did not
It was only
represent
four.
it at all.
It was only
but
4 buttons. I mean, there was like note streak counters
on
on the
easy.
side. It was
Yeah.
on easy. It just looked
Yeah.
different. It felt
Which is
different.
understandable.
The full game. Full
yeah,
game
so
feels great.
I guess we could just like kind of break it down so that it's easy for people to follow along. But it was like 9:30 a.m. So
Eastern time.
iFireMonkey, Fortnite leaker over on Twitter, actually hits me up at like 1 or 2 a.m. Or I hit him up at like 1 or 2 a.m. and
The night before.
The night before Fortnite Festival dropped. So this is like Friday night. I hit him up and I was like, yeah, bro, I'll definitely hit you up about like any info and stuff. And he was like, you know what? I can get you into a lobby where you can save the playlist early, so you can get into the game quicker because
because
apparently something for the rocket racing the playlist like went live, but the game mode wasn't actually live for everybody else. So
so we were able to get in there,
we
save
got
the
in
playlist
like
so we could
probably
look at it.
2 or 3 minutes early.
Yeah.
Like
No, it was
we were
probably, it was
trying-
like
I was
10.
trying to
It was
click.
probably like 10 minutes.
You think it was like? I think it was like
we were freaking out.
it was close, dude. It was close. It was like 9:50 or 9:55 a.m.
Yeah, whatever.
for
It
me.
was, it was close.
Yeah.
We were still earlier than we should have been. Barely.
Yeah, we were definitely
we were
earlier.
some of the
So like
earliest. We were some of
First
the
ever.
earliest.
some of the
World
earliest people
premiere.
getting in there. And so like on that, I was already streaming. Jason was already streaming, and then JP and Jake were already streaming too. Well, whereas Jake, welcome back to the streaming, or welcome to the streaming environment.
Thanks. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say
One
welcome
of us
to, because
now.
this is the first time I've seriously taken stream. I've streamed a couple times in the past. When I say a couple, I mean literally like a couple, maybe like 2 or 3 times ever.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
But now I'm actually gonna start taking streaming a bit more seriously with this Fortnite thing, because it's actually a lot of fun. Fun fact: the last time I streamed before this Fortnite thing was over 2 years ago, playing against you ever heard of this guy, Shmooey, in a custom song central tournament at the time. So that was my last
Yeah.
stream.
No, that was a fucking while ago. But
Yeah.
now you got all the boys like streaming all the time, and so you can catch
It's been
us.
so fun.
You can catch us. You know where to catch us over on Twitch and JP's TikTok and
You don't know
I'm
where to
sure
catch
now-
me on
I'm-
Twitch. Twitch.tv/awisemoose. Go follow,
Yeah.
please. Thanks.
Yeah, no. Go run them up. And I started doing the multi-streaming. So like I just knew that I'm gonna have to be playing this game all the time, so I'm just gonna say fuck it and just live stream both on Twitch and YouTube. And so in regards to that, we are moving. We are moving like with this game. We're moving with this game right now. Like the boys, all of us are Epic partners now with
Yes.
Yes, we
support
all have creator
codes,
codes.
which Jake will put all of our codes on the screen right here.
Yes.
Yes, I will.
Mine might change because I'm trying to get it changed, but that's what it is right now.
We also have to put hashtag Epic Partner.
Oh yeah,
Yes, we are all hashtag
right there,
Epic
too.
partners because technically
Epic
we
partners
are
now.
we are sponsored by them. We are doing something for
Yes.
promotion, so legally
Full
speaking, we have to do that.
disclosure.
Yeah.
But yes, even Jason is also an Epic partner. He also has a code. I put that on the screen so you can see it.
He's had a code for a minute now.
Yeah,
and that's
he
how
has.
that's yeah, and I was like, my rest in peace the free iPhone 4S code. I was told that it was marked as spam because it doesn't reflect my
Why?
channels. It doesn't reflect my channels. Like
You're saying a free iPhone advertisement is a scam?
yeah, like
Even
I
if
was
it's a
literally
4S?
told by Epic employee I won't name. And they were like, yeah, you know what? You should probably not have the iPhone name. And I'm like, yeah, sorry about that. Like that's how I was typing. I was like, yeah, you know what? You're right. So a eye for an eye. You know what I mean? Soul for a soul. I don't fucking know the saying.
I for an iPhone.
Ha! Hit the laugh sound effect. You're not gonna
You
have
don't-
that, are you?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm
Fuck.
sorry.
Anyway,
Everybody
moving on.
thought about
moving
it.
on
You
the
heard it in their
moving
head.
on in the timeline though, like it was like before 10 a.m. and we all hopped in. We played Kendrick Lamar. We have a lot to say
Yes.
about like the game and stuff. I think we gotta like just kind of condense it a bit. Like we definitely want to talk more about it when Jason's here, because I know he's missing out on the chance to really share his
Express
thoughts
his
with
like
us.
feelings, yeah.
But the game
But
feels
we were all
really good.
excited. It's
The
like
game feels
the
really good.
TLDR.
Yeah. The game got me feeling the exact type of hype the same way that I felt when Warriors of Rock came out in 2010.
Yes,
Like,
I felt like I was
Was it- wait,
transported
was it
back in
2010 or
time.
2011? Warriors of
10.
Rock came out in 2010.
It's September
Yeah, so-
2010.
That was my birthday, September.
Yeah, I was gonna say it
2010.
might have even been your birthday. I want to say it was
Yeah.
the 28th, but I didn't remember
Yep,
for sure.
September 28th. But yeah, like we jumped in. We're like, this shit is not real. There's no way. There's no way we're actually playing a new Rock Band game. And the
Because that's what it
most
felt like.
common
It didn't
thing,
feel like I was playing some random Fortnite mode. It felt like I was playing
Yeah.
Rock Band. Because that's
Felt
what
like
it
Rock
is.
Band.
It's
And I
Rock
think I
Band.
just want everybody to understand that's listening to this that like even though we are absolute diehard fans of this franchise, both Guitar Hero and Rock Band, we really took it with a genuine, unbiased approach. We actually feel like the game is really fun. And the way that we
Yeah.
can also prove that is that our numerous friends who have left Fortnite years and years ago because it was becoming too much for them to just play Battle Royale with us every once in a while, and then people just looking at this rhythm game mode and going, that looks like shit. That looks like a knockoff Guitar Hero. It doesn't look like it's fun. And then the minute that I convince them to jump on and play, all of a sudden the one thing that I hear the most is them going, "Why is this so fun?
Yeah,
Wait a
it's
minute,
so
why is this
fun.
so fun?"
It's
I
such a
love that.
captivating
I
experience.
love that.
Yeah.
Which
God, I
Which,
love
if you
that.
didn't know already, Fortnite Festival, this new rhythm game mode is developed by the same creators of the original Guitar Hero, Guitar Hero 2, Guitar Hero Rocks the 80s, and the entire Rock Band series.
Yes,
They're the
harmonics.
exact same developers, so they know exactly how a rhythm game is supposed to feel in the hands of a casual, and basically in the hands of anybody, really.
Yeah, they've been doing this
Um,
shit for 25
18
years.
years.
It's been
Yeah,
18
more.
since Guitar Hero came out,
Long
but they've been
time.
making games from
Been a
before
long
that.
time.
They started with the Amplitude and Frequency and that weird game on PC called The Axe, which was never released. But yeah, I mean, they're no strangers to getting controllers working with the standard controller. I'm talking like like a PlayStation controller, not a Guitar Hero guitar, none of
Yeah,
that.
they've got prior experience with that.
Yeah, they had, and so they know the ergonomics of what feels good. And so I did a little bit of research and I tried it out on console after our big long 6-hour stream, and they were able to make it pretty intuitive. It's like left D-pad, right D-pad, and then square and circle, or X and B if you're on Xbox. And even the most seasoned Rock Band players are like, yeah, it feels pretty good on a standard controller. It's not that bad. And if you wanted to, you could bind it to, if you're an OG, if you're a fan of pad play on the PlayStation 2
if you
games,
live in
do the
Brazil.
triggers. Yeah. shout out to the Brazilian.
The Brazilians are
DualShock.
eating, dude. I got a tweet
They're eating
on
good.
one of my tweets that was That was like, I love this. This is so the accessibility is so great because songs like in Guitar Hero 3 Knights of Sidonia, that was nearly impossible on DualShock. You had to do some crazy shit. But if Knights of Sidonia was charted for this festival game, it would be so easy
It'd be so
because
fun.
this game is different from any other Rock Band's games because it's a new type of note, and it's called, what are we calling it? Are we going to call it a pull-off? Or are we going to call it a
Pull-offs.
lift? I call it a pull-off because that seems most familiar to me.
Yeah,
but I
I've
don't know
been
if there's
calling
a...
them
Either
pull-off notes. I've been calling
Yeah.
them pull-off
Yeah.
notes. Lift notes is also pretty good, and then my meme one is gravity blasts.
Yeah, those are
Uh,
gravity blasts. Yeah. No, we're gonna call them
Um,
pull-offs. I like that better because it makes more sense to me.
Arrow
'cause
notes.
that's where I
Arrow
come from.
notes is kind
Yeah,
of
it looks like an arrow.
That's like the universal.
That's
like,
what you're gonna hear
word.
it called. It's like I don't like those
Yeah.
those triangle notes, the arrow notes, pyramid notes I've seen.
Yeah.
But yeah, they look like a little arrow, and the way you hit those is by lifting up off of the button that you had held down before. So if you had like, they're not green, yellow, they're not the colors. They're lane
We're
1
calling
through
them
5.
lanes.
But
Yep.
if you're holding down a note that's on lane 1 and then there's a pull off that comes right after it, you have to keep holding down that first button until that pull off hits the strike line, and then you release, and then it hits the note. And it's actually
And
very
if you're a daredevil, then you have the ability to just tap the note again.
yeah,
but-
it's much like a hammer on or pull off in Guitar and Rock Band. You can strum those if you want. But in
Yeah.
this game, it's a bit more risky because there's a higher likelihood that it'll just hit
I'd
itself when
consider
you
it
pull
a bit
off.
more risky.
Yeah, I
actually,
think it
based
literally,
on my
it quite
gameplay.
literally is like the hammer on and pull off. It's just only a pull off note, but that's
Yeah.
basically what it is. And
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious, only because that they only exist on singular lanes. Like, what if like, you have the 5 lanes, you have a lane 1 note, and then like I don't know, like you might have to pull off both of them at the same time. Like if it's a chord, like you see that on drums sometimes. Sometimes you have to pull both of them off, but then sometimes you can only pull one of them off. It's really weird.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. If there's like a chord you're coming into, you hit the chord, and then instead of having a chord pull off, it's just a single pull off.
But you can
Yeah, like
still
that-
act as if it was,
Yeah, you can still pull
doesn't
both of them
that-
off at the same time, and it'll still hit just
Yeah.
fine.
I think
It's
that
in
happens
Counting
with-
that's kind of
Stars.
weird.
Buddy
It
Ho-
feels weird.
doesn't
Oh,
it
no,
happen with
Buddy Holly,
on
sorry,
drums?
yeah.
Does it too.
Yeah.
It's
on drums,
it's actually
right?
almost entirely on Counting Stars now that I think about it. Counting Stars the
Okay.
lead chart.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
Buddy Holly does have it on drums.
Buddy Holly has it on the lead guitar chart.
Oh, it's on
the
lead guitar. Okay.
da-da-da-da-da-da-da
Yeah. Okay.
at the
Okay.
end of the chorus. But yeah, I mean the pull off notes are feel pretty good. I think like people are kind of just defaulting to just tapping them both times because there is no actual visual tutorial unless you go to talk to like the NPC that's in the
Yeah, a lot of
song
people.
selection
A lot
menu.
of people are saying, "What do the triangle notes mean?" A lot of people
Yep.
are confused
I've seen
about
that
it. To be fair.
tons.
A
Right.
lot. Yeah.
But I will say that's just the way that they make alt strumming in a Guitar Hero chart very accessible to a
Yeah, and
know,
and
just to
trills
control
too.
face buttons. And so
It's so much
like-
better than if
yeah,
you
with
like for a
trills,
fast
too.
section. If you had to just on the controller,
Yeah.
not happening. You're gonna get tired so
I'm
fast.
already
but if you
envisioning I'm already
it
envisioning
works.
like songs that exist in the Guitar Hero and Rock Band universe, and I'm already thinking about how they're going to be charted.
Yep.
I know. I've
I've
been
been
thinking
mentally
the
I
same
was
charting
thing.
as
thinking
well.
about it. Like, I
Yeah,
think about
because
drum
they're-
charts a lot. I
Man.
think about the lead charts a lot. And
Well,
my
I like
favorite...
how like.
Go.
You
for
want
it.
to go ahead? Oh, okay,
I was gonna
okay.
say like
I-
my now that I'm talking about all the instruments, I was like my favorite instrument out of playing all of them is probably drums or vocals. Both of them are extremely fun to play, and that's not to say that like lead and bass are boring. Lead and bass have some really good charts, but there are more.
But
desirable...
it's more close to what you'd expect from Rock Band because this
Yes.
game is different from all the other Rock Band games. This isn't pitched vocals. The vocals charts are 5-lane on expert and then 4-lane on easy, medium, hard, like every other instrument is in this game. But it's charted as if it was a guitar chart, but it's going towards the vocals.
Yeah, and if you like still are having trouble trying to decipher that, just think about there's a video of UCog Monkey playing Rap God back in like 2016. It's like a chart
Yeah,
like
it's that. Yeah,
it's
that.
essentially
Yeah.
just that, and they feel very natural, and it's really fun. It's
It
really
is.
fun
They
to
do-
play.
they
I
do feel
think
natural.
I think vocals
do.
is going to be the instrument of choice for most people that
The
play this
MVP.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of like and the search. But I was gonna say with the
Yeah,
with the
hip hop songs going to be
pull-offs,
fantastic on
yeah.
vocals for the most part, and
With the
drums for a lot of
pull-offs,
stuff,
like-
a lot of them.
At first, I found them like kind of like a weird inclusion on drums, but I've realized that they're actually kind of cool because a lot of the times on the drum charts, they've been using them as kind of like accents, if you know what I mean. like accenting certain hits on drums and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think it's like the charting has been really creative. Like shout outs to Daijubes, a CSC member who is working at Rhythm Authors and worked on Fortnite Festival. You know, like I like the fact that Fortnite Festival is something new because like I'm a charter and like in the past like I've definitely gotten quite particular about like the pitches of notes and like this solo's overcharted, this is going in the wrong direction, and like I don't feel like I have to be that way with this game because it's not about that. It's about following the rhythms like more traditional Japanese rhythm games. And it's such a breath of fresh air and a welcome change after
when
playing
you
Guitar
don't
Hero
have
Rock Band for so long.
Yeah, when you don't have like if you think about it, like Guitar Hero and Rock Band charts have a very strict set of rules.
They
Like,
do. I mean, like
and
Harmonix
when
has
people-
their own
and when-
authoring stuff that
and
you can
expectations.
read, Yeah.
Yeah, and I was gonna say like even with like clone hero charts, over charts and all that stuff like that, you have. There's a reason like why. I'm trying to articulate this properly. It has to be, like flashy enough to where it's enjoyable for people to play and like to watch at the same time, but over time, the hype for that type of stuff is just kind of gone away because it all kind of mended into the same thing.
It all meshes together, man.
But when you
That's the
don't
problem.
have when you just don't have rules at all,
There's no rules.
Everything's fresh. Everything's fresh,
Like-
and
Like, dude,
It
I
can be- and-
it's a brand new thing.
and
there's
I
no-
also
there's no
like they can be
preordained
improved
rules.
upon. Like people have right away are like, hey, man, the charts are too easy. It's like one, the game it just came out on Saturday. Two, we only have like 30 songs in the game. 30,
Yeah,
34,
and you can't
something
even play
like
them all.
that.
We can get into that
most
later.
Of the songs.
Yeah, and like not we'll talk about like the like the business model and stuff in a bit, but yeah, like I like the song rotation and stuff too because it like if people don't have access to it, you're not people don't buy the jam tracks or whatever. We'll get into that. But it brings people back. That's like the engagement that they want. The
Yeah,
players
because
that
every
they
day
want.
there's going to be a new set of songs that are available for you to play for free. So if you see that one day this certain song is there, oh, I got to hop on Fortnite tonight and play that song.
You know
Oh,
when to
tomorrow's
play,
going to have this song
They
too.
really
I got to
really
hop on
fought
again.
They know
in
what they're
12D
doing, man. They
yeah,
know what they're
12D
doing.
chess fashion.
Crazy to think
Yeah.
that the
Exactly what
largest
they're
video
doing.
game out right now and the biggest game studio out right now knows what they're doing.
And seeing like that's where like Guitar Hero Live went wrong. I totally could have seen that type of shit happen, but while the streaming like the whole TV channel thing was really cool, it's just they did not have I played Buddy Holly too much on Guitar Hero Live or Guitar Hero TV. I played Breaking the Law by Judas Priest too much, and not enough of Ghost Walking and not enough of like
Achilles. Yeah.
private like their metal blocks or whatever were too short, and we just had it was just a mess. But there's a reason why that service died, and that was one of the reasons.
Yeah, among many.
Among many, yeah. That was one big one for people who didn't want to spend money. We're talking about people who don't want to spend money, and doing the song rotation thing is really nice, which as of tonight they're actually introducing Go With The Flow by Queens of the Stone Age. And
Yeah,
A lot of people are gonna be
the
really
set
excited
list-
about one
the
because
set list I
that
really
drum
enjoy.
chart's difficult.
Drum chart's difficult, guitar chart's fun. There
Yeah.
are quite a few Rock Band throwback songs here. There's a couple of Rock Band 1 songs, a lot of Rock Band DLC, early Rock Band DLC, as well as a lot of
Lego
Rock Band
Rock
4
Band
DLC.
Like a
And a Lego Rock
band.
Band song, yeah, Suddenly I See by KT Tunstall.
which is also
So-
in rotation tonight too.
I think that they did an incredible job of making this game feel familiar, yet new. So
Yeah.
it feels like a Rock Band game. To people who have played Rock Band, you'll be able to jump right in and understand what's going on right away. But with the addition of the pull-off notes and just the fact that there's no strumming, right? You just have to push the buttons, or we're using guitars, but you push your keyboards or push the buttons or your controllers. You just push it down and you hit the note. That's different, but familiar. And the song list, different, new, but familiar. There's a lot of throwbacks. There's familiar songs that you played before in Rock Band, but you play it in a different way now because the game is just different now.
I was gonna say when people just played it and they do pick it up and they do go, wow, this is too easy and stuff. Once again, the set list just came out. We don't even have like a metal representation in here yet.
No, closest we got is Go
like
With The Flow.
just starting tonight.
Yeah.
We're getting Highway Tune, and that's like the first I
It's
guess
like a Rocky
traditional
song.
classic rock
What you
feel of Greta
expect,
Van Fleet.
yeah.
What you would expect out of a Guitar Hero game, that type of thing. That's gonna be I guess most of the songs tonight are going to be very representative of what
Yeah,
people think. Guitar
Tonight
Hero
is a
with Queens
really
of the
good set
Stone Age.
list.
Yeah,
Well,
with
they're
Queens of
also
the Stone
introducing
Age
some of the more difficult.
We should also say
songs,
tonight
actually,
is
tonight.
Tuesday night. We're recording this late this week because just we
Dog,
were
I thought
playing.
it was like Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is Tuesday night
ain't
because
Wednesday,
we've
my
been
dude.
absolutely 100% booked. We've been 200% booked this entire.
Yeah, like since
past
Saturday,
3-4
I think I was
days since
I was
Saturday.
up for like 20 hours on Saturday, dude.
Yeah, we've been doing nothing but Fortnite, which is fucking crazy to think. Because even a month ago, if you would have told me that, I would have been spending all this time on
Yeah,
Fortnite. I'd be like, no
never-
way.
Dude,
I
I
don't think
even
anyone's,
like
like,
went
I
in
haven't
and
played that in 5 years.
I even started playing a match of Zero Build like on stream, and like because I wanted to see the jam track emotes. Like I killed somebody in game, and I started singing Buddy Holly vocals. Like that's
fucking
insane.
stunted on them.
That's fucking insane. Like
It's so funny. You just imagine
And-
just
and
getting
so-
shotgunned, and then all of a sudden the person who kills you just starts singing, "What's with these homies dissing my girl?"
Oppa
Like, what?
Gangnam Style. Like
Are you kidding me?
yeah, but like in true Fortnite spirit, it just keeps becoming more unreal. Like more unbelievable.
too.
Just
Yeah,
so
let's be honest. It's a ridiculous game. There's some you can use all your Fortnite skins in this. It looks ridiculous. You can have Master Chief hitting the Gwitty on the main
Oh, it's
stage
amazing.
with,
you can have them flossing behind the drum set.
with Peter Griffin now, and
Peter Griffin and the Hulk
It's
and
wild.
Iron Man. Fucking, I don't even know if Iron Man's in
Goku,
the game.
Frieza.
Yeah,
soon
you
to
have
be
Go-
all,
yeah, you
all
have
4
Goku,
Teenage Mutant Ninja
Frieza,
Turtles.
Yeah, we're gonna have Teenage Mutant Ninja
TMNT's
Turtles.
coming. April O'Neil's coming.
Yeah, no, like it.
It's a wild game.
And you can just
But-
do all this in Fortnite Rock Band.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I
You can
think,
emote during the songs too, by the way. If there's
Yeah,
a
you
break in the song, you can hit
during
an
breaks.
emote.
It's great.
and they brought like the measure counting back from Rock Band 4. Like that's how they
That was a
do it.
very
Measure
that was a
counting,
very good call. Very
when the
good
measure
call.
counting pops up. Like say you're on set, you're playing 7 Nation Army on vocals. You have a big break when the chorus pops up because it's just instruments. The fretboard fades away, dematerializes, like Mr.
looks
Stark.
pretty
I don't
cool,
feel so
actually.
good type beat. It's literally like that, and then it pops up with a thing that says emote, and then you
Yeah.
emote, and your camera cuts to it, and it cuts there for everybody in your party.
Yeah,
which
not
is
just you.
awesome.
It
And
leads
so-
to
show off
some
your
pretty
emotes.
good moments.
Yeah, and so
Mhm.
it can like jump scare you while you're playing on guitar or drums. You just have Mr. Beast doing a backflip behind the drum for Gangnam Style. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah,
And
it's really
you know,
smart.
And that goes without saying, Guitar Hero World Tour Definitive Edition 2 years ago. Now, at this point, can't believe it's been 2 years, but they did it first. That type of thing, seeing the silly
They did.
characters on screen playing the songs, and now Fortnite Festival came out this year.
He's doing the same thing.
Doing the exact same thing with some more, like they have the automated, it's Harmonix automated animations, most likely. Everything looks
Yeah.
clean, they're playing the instruments, the drum animations look really sleek, and then depending on what Fortnite skin you have on, they're lip syncing, to Lady Gaga. It's just that crazy. Like I think I saw a clip of Peter Griffin lip syncing to Lady Gaga, and I was just
Yep.
and like this is an official game. It's an official
Mhm.
game. Like how
Yeah,
the fuck
that's the
did they?
craziest-
How the fuck did they manage to do that? Like what black
that's the
magic does
craziest
Harmonix
part, like
have?
all these worlds colliding, so to speak. It's just like it's just wild to think. And again, like this is all in Fortnite. Like this is
It's a
all in
free
Fortnite.
game.
This-
You don't have to pay
Yeah,
any
this
money.
is free.
game.
100% free.
You just
Yeah.
need either an Android phone, an Xbox, a PlayStation, a decent PC, or even if you don't have a decent PC, it's on XCloud. Just make an Xbox account, and then
Yeah.
It's
Do
also
you
on
have
Switch.
any
You don't
gaming
even need
device
Xbox.
from the past
you don't
10
even
years?
need gold to
you
play
can
on that.
play
I'm
it.
pretty sure I've tried it.
People are saying that the Switch
Might be wrong,
version chugs a little bit on Festival right now.
I'm
they'll fix
you know
it.
okay
Surprised.
yeah I wanted to go back to this because
They'll
like
fix
I
Chugs on my
did try
PC,
it,
and I got a 3080.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did try it on Switch, and although it does run at like 30 FPS and it chugs, the input is still very responsive. Like,
That's all that really
and it was
matters.
very surprising because, like, I don't what the fuck kind of black magic that they put into Fortnite Festival. They just made it feel good. I don't think there's been a single moment where I can really, there's been like stutters in the game, but the input has just felt very solid, extremely solid when I play Fortnite Festival.
I agree
So-
with that. I would say that like the input has been like I think we were all kind of surprised by it actually, like how responsive it feels. Because
Yeah,
like
it
you
just
think Rock Band
feels-
and you think
feels
like, tough,
right.
you think tough ass game, you know? And it's
Yeah.
like not that this game isn't tough on its own merits, but again, it's different. Like
It doesn't feel
it's not something
punishing.
that we've
It
gotten
doesn't feel
before.
too
Yeah.
lenient either. Like it's a very
It's like
Goldilocks
right in the
zone
middle.
type hit window.
Oh yeah,
right
you
in
know
the
what? We
middle.
forgot to mention that there's judgments in the game.
Oh
It's
yes,
judgments.
yes.
Yeah.
Good,
There's a little,
perfects,
there's a
big
little
deal.
box of
misses.
text that tells you on the bottom left corner next to your highway if your hit is a perfect. And now, like, you're not used to, a traditional rhythm game. Going back to what JP said, like kind of like DDR, Eastern rhythm games, that type of stuff, they would always tell you, oh, that was a great hit, that was a good hit, bad hit, marvelous hit, perfect, that type of thing. I mean, it just tells you that it's a perfect. And I want to say that the timing window for it is, it's fairly large.
Yeah, it's not
It's
ridiculous.
larger than you would think, but it's
I don't know
not
what it
as-
is. I bet data miners could figure that out. But if I had to guesstimate, I would say maybe like 70 milliseconds
You
ish.
think like
Not bad.
like
50 to
Like,
70, I would
like
say.
40
Well,
and,
actually,
like 35 in front, 35 in the back. Like
yeah,
that?
something like that. I
I
would say
think
that.
yeah,
I think
that's what
it's
I
got a
thought too.
decent
I think it's
early
like
window.
30 milliseconds. I don't think it's that bad.
If I had to
and-
guess,
and
we might be wrong. I'm sure somebody
We
knows the
might be
numbers out
wrong.
there.
It might be bigger. It might be even a
Hey,
bit
Fire
smaller
Monkey,
than that.
if you see this, you can hit one of us up.
I might just
Yeah.
DM
Listen
Fire
up.
Monkey about it and be like, hey yo, can you pull the
I was talking to him earlier.
notes on it?
Yeah.
Or yeah, no. Like that type of stuff is what we're still figuring out. Like squeezing is the thing in the game.
Yeah.
Obviously, because of
No, well, Jake, you gotta mention
overdrive being in the game.
mention the double squeeze.
Yeah, so I posted a clip on Twitter of me double squeezing on "I" by Kendrick Lamar because I was going for first place on that song, and I got it. And I posted it on Twitter, and very shortly after I did that, I got dethroned by the person that I took out of first. So there's leaderboard competition again, which I love, which is fantastic. I love. Speaking of leaderboards, there are so many recognizable names on the top of these leaderboards. It is so
Yeah,
cool.
it's amazing to
Just
see
getting
that.
to the
That's been
leaderboard
one
and
of my
saying, "Oh, I know
favorite
that guy,
parts.
know that guy. Oh, I know that person." It's very cool because Fortnite is a massive game. If you didn't know, 100 million monthly players last year in the month of November, and our little community of however many dozen people are at the
Everyone's
top
just
because
coming out of the woodwork
because this
to
is
play.
our game. This is our game. This
We're
is
up
for
there.
us.
This is our
us.
new game.
This is our representation.
This
We
is what
did
we've
this.
been waiting for. We didn't know we were gonna get it in this form, but I'm damn happy about it. I don't care.
I'm super happy about
And
it.
I think everybody else can like kind of agree to, because like I said, the most diehard Rock Band heads are even enjoying this too on just like a standard controller.
The Team
Like, that's-
Aftermath is going for first place quads right now, man. They
Yeah.
put one up. They put one up earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
But
think
anyways,
my,
that
a lot of my
I want to talk about that I double squeeze real quick though.
yeah,
Are you
yeah.
gonna continue on this though? You want to talk about some? You're gonna say something?
Oh
about your friends,
no! I
perhaps?
was gonna say like with full band FCs and stuff. I just miss seeing the other, my bandmates' highways.
Yeah, that's the
honestly. I
one
miss
one
that.
thing that I don't really
Yeah.
like.
But
If there's an
to
option
sacrifice
for it,
to see Peter Griffin flossing in a break,
Yeah.
I mean,
Is it worth it?
Come on, it's a
Maybe.
it's a video game at the end of the day too.
Yeah.
It's a form
But
of
anyways,
entertainment.
Scoring
Yeah.
in this game is very, very complex. More complex than you may think. This is definitely one of the most intricate scoring systems that we've ever had in a Rock Band game because of the
Fortnite,
judgments.
by the way. Fortnite,
and it's in Fortnite. Yeah, this is the hardest one yet. But so traditionally in Rock Band, when you hit a single note, you get 25 points. In this game, it's 30 points. But if you hit it perfect, like right on time, you get an extra 20%, which is 6 points. So for a perfect hit with a 1x multiplier, you get 36 points. So when you have a 4x multiplier, that's 144 points. Not very clean numbers. Not a huge fan of that. It's hard to do the mental math in my head when I look at my score. But regardless, so you only get 24 extra points for a perfect hit when you're on a 4x multiplier. So that means when you squeeze, you can just forget about getting that perfect and just go for getting that extra note because you will come out on top more so than a perfect. So squeezing is still on the table. However, perfects add up tremendously over time. Like on that I by Kendrick Lamar score that I had, I kind of did the math. I had 144 goods instead of perfects. And assuming each one's on a 4x multiplier, which they're not, a lot of them are on an 8x because I was under overdrive. I estimate there's probably 5,000 more points left out there just for hitting more perfect. So this game is really going to reward people that are accurate and also can squeeze because that will still give you more points. If you hit every perfect and somebody else hits every perfect but also squeeze, they're still going to win.
Yeah, and like here I am saying like this year sometime like early on before we even knew that this was a thing. I was just like, man, I wish squeezing would come back low key. because like it's such a lost
It's back,
art.
baby.
It's really cool just to see
Everything's
people.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're so
yeah,
back.
Speaking of we're back,
Everything.
we're gonna get into it right after this because there was some breaking news
Yeah.
like an hour before the stream.
Yes,
I was gonna say,
we're
like,
so
the
incredibly
scores-
back. You guys don't even know.
Yeah.
So incredibly back, like
scoring
full
actually
swing.
mattering and your accuracy actually mattering is just thank fucking God. That's really nice and
Very cool.
A breath of fresh air, like we've been saying. But yeah, breaking news, very big breaking news, like an hour and a half before
Headlines
this.
breaking.
Yeah, an hour and a half before we actually started recording. I get tagged in a tweet made by none other than PDP. PDP, they make third-party controllers.
They made
They're
Rock Band
licensed by
controllers
Xbox.
after.
Oh no, I was gonna
Mad
get into
Catz
that. And I
went
was
out.
like, but notably, when Rock Band Rivals dropped, they made the Jaguar and the drum sets for those games.
Mhm.
And they also made a little legacy adapter that might go for an arm and a leg over on eBay. Shame on you guys.
Infamous adapter.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I sold mine for
but-
$500, and I thought I made it like a bandit. If I only would have held on to it for a few more years, I could have doubled my money.
Man, if you go on eBay
Yeah,
and look at the
I-
recently solds, you're gonna be upset. You're gonna
Yeah,
be really
dude.
Yeah,
upset.
I don't care. I bought the bitch for $20. I still came out in the black. We're good.
Dude, no, you know what sucks is that I bought one myself. I lost it. It's at my parents' house. It's somewhere in the depths.
Dude,
bro,
you
but
have
it's
you
there.
have a gold brick sitting at your parents' house just
Yeah.
somewhere.
I know. I don't know where it is. I have no idea where it is. But yeah, no. Getting back to that, we got slightly off topic. But there's this tweet that's gonna probably show up on screen here. But they announced. Yeah, I'm gonna just say it verbatim right here. Oh my God, why is the tweet not loading?
You have to read the
I
got
emojis,
you.
too.
Rock
So
on
yeah,
this
emojis.
January. Tent, moon, music emoji, guitar, controller.
Controller. Guitar.
Do you think that might be?
controller.
You think
look at
that
this
tent might
picture,
be a
man.
fort, and perhaps that that moon might be night, Fortnite music,
Yeah, you never know.
guitar
Guitar,
controller.
Controller.
Eh.
Yeah.
No, it can't
And
be.
so. No, it can't be.
No, it
But
can't be.
It
It
is.
must be for something else. Must be something
Nope.
else, right?
But it that's going back to it, like seeing this, this shit is not. There's no way that this is happening. We were,
Well-
I had no idea, at all. Like I would like to say that we probably have more connections to like the industry at this point. Just like all four of us, we've been able to like talk to some people here and there, ideas thrown potentially, and like seeing this out of nowhere. This wasn't
Yep.
even a scheduled tweet, bro. Look at the time they posted this shit at.
Yeah, this blindsided all
Who
of
schedules
us
for
completely.
3:36 p.m.? Nobody
Yeah,
schedules
who
a
the
tweet for
fuck
that time.
schedules for a random ass
They
time day?
just sent it, and that was it. And you
They just
should
sent it.
also point out the fact that, or I'll point out that there was a survey a while back of like guitar shapes, right? Like,
Yes,
what would
I
you
took
be
that
interested in,
survey.
like a guitar. And guess
That shape
what? The
was
guitar
in there.
shape in the PDP is in the survey.
That was in the survey. That was
was
for
in the
PDP. I remember that. That was
Yep.
about a year ago at this point that they were putting that survey out. There were a bunch of wacky shapes too. I wish I could find like that survey so I could find those shapes. But, I mean, of all of them,
And
I'm
so
glad that
people-
one won.
Well, people don't realize that basically what they're doing at this point is that historically, Guitar Hero Rock Band Guitar Hero up until Warriors of Rock, and I guess technically the generic caster, they licensed out shapes, right? Like from Gibson and stuff. And basically, Rock Band has done the same thing. They've always done the Stratocaster, and then they did
Fender.
the Fender Jaguar and our Fender. But it looks like this time around, they are not licensing a shape. They are making their own. And you know
That's
how much
very
money
smart.
that's going to save them? A lot of
A lot.
fucking money. A
You know how
lot
mu-
of
you know,
fucking
PD
money.
I was gonna say, like, PDP is a very popular company with a very good reputation of their.
They've been around for
the
very,
quality of
very,
their
very
controllers.
long
Yeah,
time.
and they've made these
Yeah.
instruments
Oh
before.
yeah, by the way, I just found out that they followed me, so I gotta follow them back.
Hey,
Okay.
Somebody said something about
They
connections to the
they liked
industry.
my tweet. Eh.
Yeah, and so I even had their the relations their partnerships
Yes,
manager.
dude.
I retweeted it and I was like, "Don't fucking play with me. Is this a
Yep.
guitar controller being released in 2024?" And their partner manager like immediately replies like, "We'll get you a controller day one." So like it's happening. It's
Yeah, and it's
like,
happening
this is
so
real,
soon.
and I don't think it's really hit me yet. I mean, it did. It kind of hit me, but like when I see it in my hands, like it's just gonna be. It's gonna
That's
be
when it'll
unbelievable.
really, really hit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's so weird because all this hit like so quick. Like even a little over a month ago, we didn't know anything about this game. This was
We had
now-
never
no
like
And
when
now-
Patchwork
yeah.
came out. You know, the,
Yeah.
like the create your own music thing for Fortnite. I was like, oh, so that's what Harmonix was doing this whole time. Okay, that's pretty cool.
That's what we thought.
and then a couple
And we're
weeks
like, oh,
later,
that's pretty
unbeknownst to any of us, nobody knew
Good
shit
for
about
them.
Fortnite Festival. And it's like, oh, this is what they've been doing. They're making Rock Band again. Okay.
Making Rock Band
okay.
again, man.
And now they're
Bring
making
the
Rock
band
Band
back together.
controllers again too.
Dude,
It's-
a
we're so
it's
back. We're
specific
so
to
officially
Fortnite
back.
Festival. It's specific to Fortnite Festival because the the emojis and
The emotes do say Fortnite.
like we're looking into this a
Festival.
little bit too deep, but we haven't had official support like this since 2017, 2018, or 20. When the fuck did Rivals come out?
That was probably like
the
16, 17, yeah.
16,
Yeah, so it's
17?
been 6 years
This
at
is the
least.
This is the first time like something's actually serious, and we have a release window. Rock on this January.
January is next
so-
month. We're almost
January's
halfway through
next month.
December.
Now
Very,
listen,
very
listen.
close.
When the first time that we played Bad Romance and we are trying to grind up for like the first place on
Yeah.
that morning stream,
Mhm.
people were in my chat saying, "Guys, we're so back," and I'm like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about?" And people were saying instrument support, and I'm like, "No, stop
yeah.
fucking lying to me, stop fucking lying to me." And then they linked me to the actual Fortnite website where they were talking about Fortnite Festival and all of its features and stuff, and on that page. It says, and if you want to put this up on the screen too, it says, will there be native instrument support? And so this means like legacy Rock Band, Guitar Hero guitars, and just generally thinking about it, like if you're on PC and you're able to hook up your USB guitar, say you have an Explorer or whatever, plugging it into your PC and then it just working. Now the mechanics I'm not sure about. I'm hoping that they add strumming with this, legacy instrument
Expert
support.
Plus.
Yeah, like a Expert Plus or a Guitar
Yes.
Plus mode. That type of
That's
stuff.
kind
Maybe
of where my
that
head's going with it personally.
maybe
But
like
Yeah.
they
we
would
won't
be
know until we
introducing a
get
ranked
there,
mode.
of course.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
big
but
thing
you
is,
have to-
you have to look
will,
at it
will
this
there be
way,
a
though,
strum
like-
bar?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
because
no,
it's-
see, because we look
it's
at
going to
go
be
back
a
to the
full-size
PvP.
guitar. It's going to be a full-size guitar based on the teaser image, and so it's like
Yeah, but the image is just a
the way-
silhouette.
the
We
way
don't
that-
see any details.
the
Yeah.
way that we've been playing so far is that like we're using the strum bar to activate star power right now, so it's
Yeah,
like
and so
Y'all
the-
are
have
using
to be
select
their
because
own
I'm
mode.
OG.
the monkey paw
Yeah.
curl would be that it would be a strum bar, yes, but it's only for overdrive, and they're still working on the mechanic.
But maybe that's just for
that would
backwards
be best
compatibility
case
with Rock Band
scenario
4,
because then,
right?
huh?
Yeah.
Maybe the
Oh,
strum
yeah,
bar would
strum
be there for
backwards.
backwards
Yeah.
compatibility. Maybe it functions as a strum bar, but in festivals it's for overdrive or whatever, or your emote button.
yeah.
I'd say it has to be a strum bar. There's no way that they're gonna
I
fucking
think
waste.
there will be, but there is no
waste
a
strum
bot
bar
like that.
functionality.
I mean,
but there's no
it's-
functionality in the game
it's-
for it right now.
It's
that we
also
know
a
of.
Yeah.
guitar.
So
Like it's
I-
a guitar, like
I'm also
feel like
saying
there
like
has
this
to
is
true.
PvP.
I mean, yeah, you make a
If-
good point. You
Yeah,
kind
and
of have to strum a
it's
guitar.
PvP, man.
Yeah.
Like these guys have a good reputation. They don't want to release a guitar controller where it's a fucking like a singular button in the
Yeah.
middle, right?
Yeah.
Like if they did that, it would just suck. But I mean, we would still buy one. We would
Yeah,
still
I'm
get
buying that
one.
shit.
Still
I'll
buy
get
check it
5
out.
of them. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll get a whole row of them. I'll play one each day of the week.
and like look, if it's a traditional like kind of like one size fits all guitar, it's like I get that like I mean I don't prefer rock band. None of us prefer rock band guitars, but they're not bad hardware. Will it
I
be
like the
most
Rock Band
amazing-
4 guitar. Like it's decent.
Will it be the most amazing guitar
Of
ever
all the
made?
Rock Band
No,
guitars,
of
the Rock
course
Band 4
not.
is the best because obviously it should
Yeah,
be.
it is. That and the Jaguar. The Jaguar's pretty good. I'm gonna be honest, but
I like the
like,
Jaguar.
never
I have
played
a Jag back home, and I forgot to bring it.
Never
back.
played
Look,
one.
this
It
is
has,
this
like,
is
some
something
weird
like
frets, right?
people have
The-
been
the sh-
people
no,
have been
actually-
crying about we need guitars. Like this is it.
The
For
frets,
now, this is
the
it.
frets feel pretty good on the Jag. I like the shape of it a lot.
Yeah,
and
the
it's the
Jaguar's
one
very
that folds.
comfortable.
It's the one
Yeah.
that folds because
Yeah,
it's just
folds.
a ribbon cable, and then it's just
mean,
a
look,
bare
if they-
ribbon cable, and then you just
Which is
If-
way
if
better
they
than a
bring
fully
that back-
detachable.
yeah.
If they bring that back, I ain't complaining. I'll tell you right now.
yeah, no
Hardwired
They
neck.
bring that back. That would be awesome if they because that was a good idea. If they had
Best of
done
both
that a long
worlds.
time ago, like holy shit, because that was like a fantastic idea. They made it work.
hmm
But like
Yeah,
people
like-
like this opens the
Mm,
door
I-
because like we were all hopeful for a Guitar Hero announcement at the TGA. We didn't get that, but this opens the door to like people are like, oh, I don't want a Rock Band guitar. It's like, well, don't worry about it because Activision and Microsoft are now going to notice that they're doing this, and if it does well, then they're going to be like, oh shit, we need to make a new Guitar Hero. Just let that
Yeah.
sink in.
And this has
And,
a
and you know
fantastic
that like
opportunity to
PvP's
do really
been
well.
spectating, guys like you, JP. They know
Yeah.
how fast that
They are
shit
definitely
sells out.
aware of you
They
and
know.
every
They
other
are
guitar modder.
fully aware
They know
that
that
this is-
there's They know what
They're
the market is like, and they've done their
they're
market
aware of
research.
guitar modders. They're aware of Clone Hero. Like I get and I get the vibe throughout this whole thing that like these companies have been paying attention to what the community has been doing, and that's not just myself or Alec or Moose. Like everybody, the amount of players like Clone Hero has a lot of players for what it is. There's no denying that.
You know what I'm thinking, man. It's like
hundreds of thousands of players on a free game of something that
100,000
died like over a decade ago. Like, come on.
Even during like finals week right now, that's happening. There's still like 200,000 people playing festival main stage right now.
Dude, and like imagine like I saw people saying like, oh, like when winter break comes in, it's only gonna go up by 20K. It's like, nah, man, you're shooting low. Like it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah, and I kind of wanted to talk about like the songs that are getting released and stuff. Like currently, thanks to Epic. Shout out to those guys for letting us have the whole set list early, which was really
that's another huge part of this timeline that we didn't really get to.
Yeah.
Epic gave us all the songs in the game right away,
And
early and for free.
None of us were expecting that.
Yeah, no, straight up, we never felt entitled one bit. We wanted to experience the game just like everybody else too, but now we're at kind of this forefront, and we're kind of driving the traffic of everybody that is coming back to our channels and watching this and are curious. We get to have like a say and be part of this whole experience, the forefront of hype, which I'm extremely grateful for. If I had known this and I was like 14, 15, dude, I would have been like, I would be like out of my mind. There's a new Rock Band game where I get to.
I mean, I'm out of my mind already. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I've been going crazy all week, dude.
Yeah, no, like every
I
day feels
today,
like
and yesterday,
every day feels
and
like
the day
2
before.
days, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace that game, bro. That game. The day before you hear about that shit.
Yeah, the whole studio shut down after 4 days. They basically released it, got their money, and like, yeah, we can pay off our dets now. See you, we're out the door.
Goodbye.
They false advertised. They false advertised a DayZ clone, and it ended up being an extraction shooter, and everyone
and it didn't work.
Dude, it worked. People forked out $40 for that shit, and now their company.
Apparently, it was one of the most wishlisted games on Steam at the time.
I looked at it, and I was like, I'm sus of this. I'm very suspicious.
It was like full on like plagiarism, like copyrighted material, in the game. Like what? You can't do that.
It looked like an asset dump, and also it was like from a developer that wasn't like very notable. They made like a Dead by Daylight Prop Night clone, and I was like, the game was called Prop Night. Prop Hunt. It was a Prop Hunt Dead by Daylight clone, and I was like, I don't know about this, bro.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Not so sure. And they delayed the game by like 6 months to like port it over to UE5 or whatever. But going back to Unreal Engine games, Fortnite Festival. So one of the elephants in the room is like there's not enough representation of genres in music. Like people are wanting metal, people are wanting like hard rock, that type of thing.
A lot of people want Metallica. Like
a lot of people want Metallica.
They want
that's the most likely.
We could sit here and like theorize about what types of songs but we know the type of stuff that Harmonix is able to license, and we know the type of stuff that Epic is able to license as well. Just even as emotes in the game too.
Yeah, Metallica, like, Master Puppets is in the game already. They've licensed it for
Master
Puppets. That foot's already in the door. You know?
And there's already like rumors of it being in Festival, which would be cool.
Yep.
I would love that. I would love there to be a Metallica icon concert. Festival icons Metallica.
That'd be great. I'm all in.
They would charge like $30 for the full fucking band.
Yeah,
imagine that.
I don't care. I'll buy it.
Guitar Hero Metallica remastered in
I'll
Fortnite.
buy 2.
Yeah, and like with their like instruments and stuff too. Like imagine that. But I was gonna say, according to Fortnite leakers, Fire Monkey actually told me in my Twitch chat, like they don't need to, like they can upload songs to Fortnite Festival whenever they want. It doesn't have to be included in a big patch. It's not. It's all like API based. It's all like
shit.
Yeah, so like they can upload songs whenever they want. They can make the songs available to whenever. Like everything is there. And then they could probably just do like a surprise drop of something one day, and that's what I think is gonna happen, because there's no way they're gonna let us just sit with 34 songs for 2 months. There's just no fucking way.
No way.
No, I think
currently the game has
there's gonna be
34
just a
songs,
DLC
and
release
5 of
schedule.
them are Epic Games originals.
Well,
There's 5 Epic Games
the
originals.
whole Evanscene album, right? Like that's gonna come out eventually.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, fucking Evanescence is in the files. Like the whole album is. Bring Me
Man,
to
why did you
Life is
tell
like
me
the
I
first.
said it wrong? What the fuck?
I was gonna let that slide. 'Cause I was like, I didn't realize what you meant. Evanscene. What? Oh,
No, it's okay.
Evanescence. Got you.
Dude, it's fine.
Bro.
It's all right. It's okay.
Evanscene.
We
No,
get
you
It's
roasted
funnier
in the
that way.
comments.
get
That's
JPAI to
fine.
say it correctly. It's
Yeah, I'll edit that out. I'll fix that.
All right, guys,
Just
Yeah.
we'll be
kidding. I didn't do that.
synthesizing our own AI voices next week. But yo, my question to you guys: what do you want to see in the game? Because like, if I can think of stuff that's like not metal or rock, like, dude, I think that the Gorillas would hit big in this game.
Gorillas
Oh
would
yeah,
be
you could
so
even
That
get
would be
sick.
big,
If they
imagine them as
relicensed Clint
characters
Eastwood,
too.
it would be over.
dude. Oh
It'd
my
be
god,
over.
Clint Eastwood, dude, that would be
Clint
great.
Eastwood.
Anything from Plastic,
Feel Good
anything
Inc.
from Plastic Beach.
Everyone would
Yes,
play
dude.
Feel Good Inc. Like anything,
Oh my
Demon
god,
Days.
people were
That
probably
would be
playing that
so
on
sick.
repeat.
Like that was Rock Band 2 era DLC. That's like
Yeah,
probably
we
one of the
had
most
Clint
popular
Eastwood.
packs of all time. And
Yeah.
I want to
And it had a
see I want
decently
to
hard
see
solo on
more.
guitar.
Yeah, no, like the
Yeah.
the guitar
They
part
charted,
in,
yeah,
in
they
Clint
charted
Eastwood is
it, yeah.
hard, and it's like
Yeah.
the full album version, so it's like 5 fucking
It's
minutes.
like it's very awkward to play, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as stuff for like non-rock goes, I want to see Roddy Rich, the box. I want to see that shit in the
That
game
would work.
right now. That would be so sick. Pulling at the coup at the I'm seeing the fucking pull-offs right now.
Yeah.
Just see it
Hey,
like
you can already
right now.
envision
Wasn't at the
the
bills at the
chart.
box. I just hit the little, it
Yeah.
would be so sick, man. Because like after seeing how much people are saying, yeah, I is the hardest rap song, hardest song in the game because on vocals, Kendrick goes crazy at that one part. NF the search in its entirety is pretty fun in general, and I just want to see more stuff like that. And
Yeah.
guitar, bass, and drums just gets a vibe. Also, just vocal representation, rap having more of a stronger presence than it already does in like the Rock Band games. That would be really, really cool. And they don't have to do stuff like rock remixes the way that they did for like the Snoop Dogg stuff
No.
that they did back in Rock Band 2.
Yeah, they can
They
put
can
the
just
regular
throw it
stuff
in
in
and
there
that's
and work
it. Because
perfect.
it's like, guess what? We can play rap now because it's not based around
There's
playing
no
an instrument
rules. There's no
accurately. It's just
rules.
rhythm. You're
Yeah.
playing a
It's,
rhythm.
it's just made to
like
be
traditional
fun.
rhythm games.
No
It's made
accuracy.
to
Who
be
the fuck
fun.
cares?
And that's the thing too, man. It's just fun because you can
It's
just
fun.
jump on and
It's
turn
fun.
your
Like
brain off and
people
play.
like people were like, nah, you guys are capping, and we were all collectively like, we're having more fun with this than we've had with anything else in years, you know?
Yes,
Yeah,
this
and
is the
I
most
was
fun I've
like,
had playing a game like
Yeah.
this in a very long time.
if
And
if
it's
I was
all
just
100%
chilling,
genuine.
like if I was just chilling and someone was like, "Hey, you want to play festival?" I'd be like, "Yeah, let's fucking go."
Sure, I'll
Let's
hop on,
play
play
festival
a
right
few
now.
songs. Yeah, sounds like a lot of
It's
fun.
casual.
After this
Absolutely.
recording, we're gonna go. We're me and JP are gonna go
We're
play
gonna play.
festival.
Yeah.
We're gonna go play festival.
Because it's just fun.
Who
It
thought
just
my
is.
Tuesday night would be
And-
spent on playing Fortnite Festival? You know, I'm
Not
down.
me. Yeah, if you guys have not played it yet, play it. Give it a shot. It's a free
If you have
game.
access
please,
to
just give it a shot.
you have access to a way to play Fortnite, just do it.
Yeah,
There's
and
plenty of
you probably
platforms you can
do.
play it on.
Yeah,
So
it's a very accessible game. Just give it a shot. If you don't like it, that's fine. But we're all enjoying it. We can only speak for ourselves here. We're having a great time, and we're very excited for the future. I think this game has a very bright future ahead of it, ahead of itself. Um, it it has a very good base. Like
Yes.
it just
You know-
dropped. It has like 34 songs just to get people in the door. And I think that like piqued enough curiosity in people to where they'll keep coming back to it to try the new songs when they come out. Or oh, this song's in rotation this week. Oh, that was
Yeah.
fun. I'll play that again.
Well, what
know?
people have been doing, which I actually saw a tweet from Nolan, where
Mhm.
he would just go play squad fill and go see what people own already and just go choose them, just like kind of
Yeah,
to
I saw
get
that too.
to be
Yeah,
able
so I
to
suppose
play the songs that you don't
we should
own.
talk about the business model here about how
Oh
songs
yeah,
are
okay,
distributed
so
here.
Yeah.
We
no,
haven't
no,
talked about
that's
that
something
yet.
we didn't even mention. So there's been like it's been a topic of conversation just because people are kind of iffy about it and whatnot.
And
But
I understand
songs
that
cost,
those are
and it's
those
understandable
concerns
too.
are,
And
are warranted for
It's
sure.
valid. It's valid.
it's very valid.
100%.
It's extremely valid. But then like you just kind of have to think about it for a second. And even after I thought about it, I'm still like very about it.
Yeah, because what you get a lot.
Go
You
ahead.
do get a
Yeah.
lot.
So
Yeah, so
each
you have to
song
buy
is
each
called a jam
song.
pack. They're called jam tracks
Yes,
or jam packs or whatever.
tracks, jam pack. Yeah.
And it's 500 V-bucks, and that converted to like USD is like around
It's like
$4.
$4.
It's like
about
$4. And now,
Now you
in
can play the
comparison to Rock
songs that are
Band
in
DLC.
rotation. Yeah, Rock Band DLC is still $2, so this is
Yeah.
twice as much as a Rock Band DLC song. But the songs that are in rotation daily, those are free to play. Those are fine, but they get switched out, and you don't own them. So you can only play
Yeah.
the songs that are either free or the ones you own, which you purchase from the item shop with your V-Bucks. So once a song becomes uh, once a song comes into rotation, it's also in the shop that you can buy it, and once you buy it, you own it, you're good. You can play it whenever you want. You can play it in festival. You can play it in the jam mode. You can use it as an
You can
emote
even
in battle
yeah, you can use
royale.
an emote in battle royale. And okay, so going back, so you're like, okay, that's not a good deal. You're probably thinking, okay, it's $4, and like it's understandable because Rock Band DLC was like $2. But
Yeah, and we've been conditioned to
On
expect 2
top of
bucks
what
for the
Jake
past 16 years. It's
yeah,
been the same
on
Yeah,
price
top of what
forever.
Jake
too.
mentioned about being able to use it in the jam stage, which is a cool like
It's a fuser. Yeah,
scuffed fuser.
forgot to mention
It's
there's 2 games in one here. We got
yeah.
Fuser too, baby.
Yeah.
On the jam
Fuser's
stage,
back.
it's just kind of it's party royale. No one kills each other. You just go and you go play songs, you emote, and you get to play a part of
And you
the
just some
song
scuff
song
that
that you
shit
select.
with them.
And so you could play the vocals of Kendrick Lamar's "I" on top of Buddy Holly instrumentals. You could play Gangnam Style instruments with the vocals of that MGK song. Uh, and like it's just funny because it's all the humor that was all stuck with Fuser, and people just make these like really cursed mixes, and like the whole spirit of that lives on within Fortnite, and that's awesome. I like that. But it's no more than just like kind of a fuck around mode. But really, where the money is, it's just like you kill someone in Fortnite on zero build or in the build mode, and then you and the boys all queue up Buddy Holly, and you
Yeah,
just start
you can I
playing the
think you each
song on
do
the guy you
one
just killed.
part, right? Right? You can do, like, a lead part, you can do the bass, you can do the
Yeah,
drums, just like the
Yeah.
stem of the song.
yeah. And so
But the
like yeah, and
vocals
once
is
again,
the
that
choice for
these are
Buddy Holly.
stems, these are multi tracks of of songs. They didn't cheap out, and like they didn't. I mean, who
They don't
knows
have
if
to
they're
cheap out anymore, they
doing
have epic money.
DIY? Who knows if they're
Mhm.
doing like DIY stems, with AI and stuff like that? Which I wouldn't. I would totally expect them to use, or if they're using master recording, studio stems, you know,
I would
like
expect masters at this point with
I would
epic money
expect the
behind them,
masters.
and the fact that each song is built to be, a stem infuser,
Yeah,
it makes sense that they want a good
yeah.
stem and not just a DIY thing.
Yeah, and sorry, we keep getting on top of all that with a jam track being 500 V-bucks. If you want to play with your friends and they don't own the song and you're in that party, they get to play that song too.
Which is
So,
Well,
huge.
unlike Rock
Which
Band
is
where every player
huge.
has to have that
unlike
same
Rock Band,
DLC.
yeah,
Yeah.
everybody needed to own the track in order to play it online as DLC. If there's something like that, back in the day, it's like, okay, you could buy the
That
song
changes the
for
game.
$2. Like if you go back in time to 2008, guys, I'm just basically asking you two, if they said, hey, you can buy this song for $2, 160 Microsoft points, or you could buy it for 500 or 600 Microsoft points, whatever $5 was. I think it's 8,
Yeah,
16,
400.
20,
It'd be
yeah,
400
yeah,
Microsoft points.
400 Microsoft points, yeah. Or would you like to buy it for 400 Microsoft points and all your friends in your party can play it? They don't have to buy it. I probably would
Yeah,
have.
I
I
mean,
probably would
if
have jumped
you
for
had, like,
that
a full
shit.
band that you played with,
Yeah.
like, if you and 3 of your boys were, played Rock Band every day, every Friday, whatever, and you all liked the DLC, you could just rotate weekly. It's like, "Yeah, okay, I'll buy the song this week. $5, and we could all play it." And then you could just all collectively build a library together, and then when you play together, you just have this massive library, and you just split the cost, and it's a cool idea. I
I
like
think
it.
it's a cool idea. It's just the 500. Initially seeing it was hard to
It
look at,
felt it
and I
felt a little
think they
steep.
know, and I
They
think
know.
they know
They do.
too, but people don't know that you can start seeing Buddy Holly after you kill somebody in battle royale. Like I
Yeah, the
just put
longer
up
it
a
goes on,
video
the
of
more
that,
people are gonna see
and
shit
now
like that.
now
They're gonna
people are
learn
gonna
now,
they're gonna learn
Yeah.
now that that's what you can do, and that's gonna open
considering
up
that
a
has
whole
over
different.
has over 1 million views now, right?
Yeah, I threw that up on TikTok because it was a funny shit post, and immediately
Yep.
like, people were seeing that,
Took
and
off.
I was just like, yeah, yeah, dude, that's why jam tracks are 500 V-bucks.
Yeah,
Like,
there are gonna be people buying jam tracks just for the emotes.
Yep.
They're not gonna
yeah,
play that shit in
just
festival at all. They just wanna do wacky shit after they get a
maybe they
kill.
would do festival because they need to level up the battle pass to unlock Peter Griffin.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? They
True.
need to do that. And like the festival pass is very interesting. And so if you guys didn't know, I don't know if we talked about it on the show, but there's a separate battle pass for Fortnite Festival, and
Yeah, I
for
believe it's
this
11
season,
tiers.
yeah, it's 11 tiers, and it has a musical, like an artist attached to it. And this season it's The Weekend, and which is pretty cool because one of his songs is in there, but also there are two more licensed songs in there. Guitar Hero Live Classic from Fallout
3,
Boy.
actually, there's 3 licensed songs. There's Fall Out Boy, My Songs Know What You Did in the yeah. My
Yeah, My
Songs
Songs
Know
Know
What
What
You
You
Did
Yeah.
in the
Did in the
Dark.
Dark.
Yeah,
Gangnam
and,
Style. Oh yeah, Poison.
Gangnam Style, and then Poison.
Yeah,
Uh,
the original
that
default
girl
dance
is
music.
poison. That
So
song.
fun on
You've
drums.
heard it.
I want to play
It's
it
a very
Yeah,
again.
fun
it
drum
is
chart.
really fun on drums. And then
Yeah,
there's another Weekend song towards the end of that pass too.
yeah, Blinding
Oh
Lights.
yeah, Blinding Lights. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Blinding Lights
yeah.
Yeah,
is in there.
four songs in
And
the
then you
pack
get
But
to
in the
own the
pass.
Weekend himself. At
yeah,
the
and
Yep.
end.
so that's where I think like most of the pack got like it's 1,800 V-bucks for the festival pass. Well, then like that's now if we're talking steep, like realistically, I don't blame you for not even picking
That's a
up the
bit high.
festival pass.
But you don't
At
have
that
to
point,
because there's a free tier, but there's also a paid tier. I don't remember which is
yeah,
in which
Yeah.
because
and
I bought the
I
pass.
want to say that most of the cost comes from the weekend skin having so many different styles. Like you go look at his,
Mhm.
you go edit, he has like 3 different styles and everything is customizable in there. It's kind of the equivalent of just like having, anher musical artist in the item shop, and they would usually charge like $20 for that. I remember the Travis Scott bundle was pretty expensive. But yeah, instead of like primarily BR stuff, like a glider where like you're parachuting off the plane and you have something really cool and like a pickaxe. Instead, you also not only get that but also instruments for your character to play with in Fortnite Festival too.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, no, like I totally understand like why people are just kind of like holding off on the festival pass. But like, if you see the licensed songs in there and you want to have like, you want to own those jam tracks, Gangnam Style is pretty good for emoting, because if you switch to vocals and you emote on it, Psy does a big he does a big moan. It's
Mhm.
really funny. He just goes, oh. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't start with on Gangnam Style. Like it doesn't start like that. I
Yeah, it
believe
seems like a
it's
missed opportunity or a
yeah.
mistake, perhaps.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Like the way that basically like the way that those jam pack emotes work is basically like the same as a fuser cut. It's 32 bars of just a loop, and then you can change the BPM, the key of it, major and minor, all in game, all in battle royale, and in the
Just in the middle of the
jam
battlefield, you
stage.
just shot somebody. You're getting shot at. Fuck it, who cares? I'm gonna bump this up to 180 BPM. We're gonna go
180 BPM, Buddy
hyper
Holly.
Gangnam style on you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You can sound like a fucking demon. you know
Mhm.
So there's a lot of potential there for just like shit posts, and it makes playing battle royale extremely enjoyable. On top of that, like I wanted to play some more. I wanted to play
Yeah,
some more outside of festival
not
because
gonna
it was
lie.
just
I,
like
I I
so
played
funny.
I played a no build like the night before festival came out. This is like the first match of Fortnite I played since early 2018, and I enjoyed it. I won actually. I definitely got a bot lobby. These guys were
Nice.
not. These were not
You
real players.
won. Oh
They
my
were not real
god.
players. But I got a
Wow.
win, and it gave me serotonin, and I enjoyed it, and it made me want to play more because it was actually fun. Because
They
I
call that
haven't played many battle royales recently, but that actually was like, oh, that's right. These games are actually pretty cool. I like
yeah.
battle royales. It scratched an itch that hasn't been scratched in a while.
Yeah, we all just yearn for the old days, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we
It's
really
true.
do.
I mean,
And
like,
That's
yeah,
why
Epic
we
is
look at
made.
the
That's
preying
why
yeah,
we
we
made
upon
played
this
us.
we played we
podcast.
Yeah,
made
come
this
on.
podcast. Look at the Guitar Hero
Yeah,
guitar.
the
This
whole
podcast
the whole
started as
ethos of the
like
podcast is like, remember that? Hey, remember the old days? Oh,
we
yeah, I
Yeah.
remember
started
that
it for a
name.
completely different reason than where we're at now, which is the
Yeah.
ironic part. Like none of
And
us
that's why we're
like
changing our name
it
to
just
Fortnite Festival
yeah.
Hero Lore. I don't know.
Fort
No, we're not. We're
Hero.
keeping Lore Hero.
We just
Welcome to
happened to make this
Festival
good
Fortnite.
timing.
Stage, Fortnite Festival podcast. Yeah, you know what? Never mind.
No.
It doesn't have that good of a ring to it. I don't know.
No, it
No.
doesn't. We're
Lore
gonna stay
Hero's
Lore Hero. I
pretty
don't
good
give a
though.
fuck.
But we got lucky with this timing. It was not planned. We had no idea that any of this was coming up. We just got lucky, and
No.
like we're eating damn good. We were patient, and
We got a
patience paid
buffet.
off. Evidently,
Yeah,
yes. And
Vegas
it's like
style buffet.
endless Chinese buffet. You paid like $10 for it, and like you're just there the whole day. It
Yeah,
never
the
ends.
way that I see them like dropping songs, since we only have like 34 right now, this is the first week that the game's been out, and we're probably
It's
gonna
only in
start
3
seeing
days.
we're probably
Yeah.
gonna start seeing updates for the Lego mode, maybe on Thursday, and then the Rocket Racing game probably on Friday, and then maybe on Saturday they're gonna announce like a couple new songs. That's the way that I think it's gonna go. In a perfect world, I don't think that's exactly how it's gonna go. But if we're not gonna be stuck with 34 songs for 2 months, um, they're probably gonna start, uploading shit. I believe in the files there's like a Juice World song that hasn't been, there's no access to it. They haven't even like mentioned
Yeah,
it at
we
all.
can
And
yeah, but we don't have it.
Well, we
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 don't
know
have
we
it
know
yet.
there's gonna be Eminem based on the preview. Like that's gonna happen.
There's
I mean,
there's
yeah, he
probably
has
gonna
to
be
be there.
Eminem at some
Yeah,
point. He
Yeah,
so
might even be
he
odd.
the
has to
next.
be there.
He might be the
Yeah,
next music icon. Like for the next
Lose
season.
Yourself
Probably,
might be next. Like we
maybe.
might be able to play Lose Yourself on
And
expert this time.
Godzilla. Like that
Dude,
would
oh
be
my
really
God,
cool.
that shit! I mean, look, guys, if like the rap is gonna be one of the coolest things because of vocals and drums, like
Hmm.
especially vocals. Like if you want like just fun shit to play that's gonna challenge you, like rap songs on vocals at this point with how the game is laid out will probably be your best bet. You know,
Hmm.
And I think the guitar charts also are extremely fun. Like, we talked about
dude,
Highway
Highway Tune,
Tune. We talked about it a
Highway
lot on
Tune,
stream, and it's
Epic Games.
just
If you're
very,
listening,
very
that
fun.
shit's like golden standard for lead charting, in my
Yeah, Highway
opinion.
Tune,
It's
my
That's a
favorite chart
that's
in
a
the game I've
great
played so
full
far.
band chart.
On
All
lead.
everything on there is fun.
it's very very well done. You can tell that it was put in like the work was put in by people who working at
I
Rhythm Authors.
care.
Like they
Yeah,
really know what
shout
they're
out
doing.
Rhythm
They
Authors
know.
for real.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they know what they're doing. They're getting the. I love this because like they've been stuck on Rock Band 4 this whole time, and
And
they're
so they
finally
they
able to
probably
do
wanted to
something
break the
different.
mold some way, man. They
They're able
wanted
to
to do
break the
something
mold,
different.
and like it probably feels new, and like everybody's probably excited to work on stuff again. And like
Yeah, I
I'm
bet team
happy for
morale is
them.
at all-time highs, like even
I'm
past
happy
the
for
highs
them.
that they
Yeah,
felt in
because
Rock Band 2.
I can imagine all these years it's probably gotten stale, man. It's the same thing every time. Like we mentioned in the beginning, like it's the same thing. Like, and you finally get to do something different, and it's like it's welcome
And you
change, at
can
least to
still
me.
like follow those rules. Like most of the drum charts kind of feel like they are very much the exact type of charting.
They are things are just
Specifically
moved
like
around a
Save
little
Your
bit.
Tears is literally a Rock Band 4 like drum chart.
Yeah,
It
verbatim.
the
Just
bass
certain
kick
things
is
moved
on the
around.
first lane, and then it's yellow and red, or lane 3 and 2.
Hmm.
Hi-hat and snare, And I've already seen like TikToks of people playing on an E kit for the game, and it looks really accessible. It'd
It
probably be
does.
awkward for some other songs, but for some of the more simple tracks, like Save Your Tears, you could just kind of play it that way.
Yeah, and pull offs just work on drums. They
Because
just
you can
work.
just tap it again. You can just hit the drums again.
Yeah,
But in the very rare case
very
that
cool.
there's drum sustains, like in Bad Guy at the very end of the
Yeah,
song, there's drum sustains because they probably didn't want to do really fast pull offs, even though there's an Epic Games song original with fast pull offs. I think that one is
Yeah,
called Run It Up. I don't know if it was Run It Up, but it was one of the Epic songs, and it had a crazy fun drum chart, and I
I gotta we
gotta
gotta
upload
try
that
that
one.
one
That's fun.
tonight. And then like
Yeah,
the Trill
yeah.
and Buddy Holly for pull offs, like
There's
dude,
some
the
weird
swell
pull
at
offs.
the swell at the end of Mr. Brightside. Like even though I
yeah.
like
We
Jake
Oh
talked
was
no,
about
like, oh
Dirty
my
that.
god,
Little
there's a
Secret. It was
swell
Dirty Little Secret.
Dirty little secret, dude.
Oh yeah,
That
you're right.
shit
You're right.
still
You're right.
caught me off guard. It still caught me off guard, even though I knew it was there. I was like,
Yeah,
oh
or
my
there's
god,
random
wait,
pull offs on the guitar chart of Go with the Flow. At the very
yeah.
beginning of the
Yeah.
song.
And then
Mhm.
That caught me off guard too.
doesn't Butterbarn have like the latest pull off in a chart so far? Like it's better to just those are
It's
better to
either
just
That I've
tap.
that
seen, yeah,
or
it's like dun duh. That's the pull off.
Yeah,
There's
it,
like
that's better to
a
just
half
tap in my
second at
opinion.
least.
It's more reliable to just tap to me.
yeah.
You're
But
gonna get
yeah,
something
I
like
mean,
that.
yeah, I'm very excited to see, these game modes are gonna get, sorry, yeah, the Lego racing and the Rock Band mode are gonna get frequent updates. With how fast the game how fast Fortnite changes, they get updates every week. They change
It is a
one thing
very
or
well
another, whether it
supported
be like
game.
hotfix or they add
There's
something new to the
there's
map,
a lot of people
or
working on Fortnite, man. Like
there's
a
a lot of
lot.
people working on it, and
And
it's
they're
all
all very
it's
passionate
this
about it too, which is the best part to me.
it's just this one super mega game, and now one of our favorite franchises is part of it.
In 5 years,
Yeah.
it's gonna be the only game that's gonna consume everything around it.
Yeah,
GTA 5 or GTA 6, it's gonna be in Fortnite.
Mm,
they're gonna
They
have an
didn't say
X.
that in the trailer, but it will be.
It is. It's
Yeah,
confirmed now.
it's confirmed. Yeah, it's been leaked in the files. I've seen it.
Yeah, man.
Tom Petty said so.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he sent a
I
message from the grave. Rest in peace, Tom Petty. Gone too soon.
yeah, I think we touched on just basically everything that we could. A lot of the stuff. I wanted to talk more with Jason. I wanted Jason to share his thoughts here too, and so
Yeah, he's sorely
that'll be at
missed.
another time. But he shared a lot of his thoughts too. Just welcoming a lot of the fun, really easy accessibility for everybody. You don't even have to play on a Guitar Hero guitar. sometimes
Yeah, we've
like
all been
I
playing on
Jason
Guitar Hero
wasn't
guitars,
sick.
which are not officially supported yet.
Yeah.
yeah, like I like playing on the the instruments because like it just sits right here. But if I was playing,
Yep.
with my keys, just pretend as a keyboard D F J K L. Sometimes my hands would like tense up trying to do it because I'm like
And they
Yeah,
trying to
like
because
play
it's
like
they
just
kind
it's
of
just a
they
slightly
hit each other every
unfamiliar
now
way to
and
do it.
then. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I noticed like last night that playing bass buttons is good, but also doing the OG Dual Shock is a big
Triggers.
vibe. It is a big vibe, even with these analog triggers compared to the digital triggers that the PlayStation 2 controller had. It's still fun. Like, don't get me wrong. But
But I
yeah,
can
I
tell you
mean,
right now that Jason, if he wasn't sick, he would have been streaming the game all day yesterday, and he would have been streaming
For
it
sure.
today as well. I can tell you that right now. So
yeah,
if that tells you how much he likes it, then that's it.
I'm probably gonna be streaming this for the rest of the week. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're gonna just like experience, let people see us, play the songs on rotation, play with some other people. I'm just running duos, trying to get up, stay up on the leaderboards and stuff like that. It's just fun. It's just fun. Like even somehow score grinding is still fun
Mhm.
because
Yeah,
it's just
coming from
yeah.
me, it's a fun experience. It's a lot of fun. It's different, and the skill ceiling is going to be way higher than any other game, I think, because of the perfects. Um,
Mhm.
until you get to macros, because people are going to cheat these fucking leaderboards to get all perfects. But
I
if
don't
you
know,
get a
bro.
perfect FC, if you hit 1,000 notes perfect in a song, GG,
There's gonna be people.
GG, you
There
deserve
are
your
people
first
that are gonna be
place.
sus, bro. There are gonna be people that are
Yeah.
gonna be sus too. Because
Yeah,
like
What it
for
getting
sure.
is.
getting
That's
perfect
gonna be
FCs
like
requires a
it's
fucking
gonna be like an
crazy amount of
anti-cheat measure.
focus.
Like
I have tried
you're gonna
so
see
hard to
somebody who
get
got
PFCs.
100% perfect. It's like, yeah, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I've
You
tried to get
cheated. No, you
PFCs on
didn't.
like fucking
Video.
Seven Nation Army, and like I'm still missing like 80 to 100 notes,
Mhm.
perfects, and it's
Yeah,
like
it's not easy.
that should tell you how high the skill ceiling can realistically go, and
Who
it's
knew that we'd have an era of PFCs for fucking Rock Band? I didn't see it coming.
In
PFCs have been a
Fortnite.
thing in our rhythm games, but like Rock Band, like really?
Yeah, it was
I
already
just
known for being like a really, tight engine, a smaller timing window, but never like this, dude. Never like
never
this.
like this. And so again, it's yet again a welcome change that shakes things up and makes it feel like a new thing to the point where none of us felt like after playing it for like 4 hours on day one, like playing the same song. We played Bad Romance how many fucking times? Like we
Just
eventually
Yeah,
trying
and
stopped
for
so
playing
first
Bad
place.
Romance,
Yeah.
but well,
yeah, and
yeah, because
so
that first place we think was cheated, unfortunately. So
or maybe they're just
Well,
better. I don't know,
there's
man.
there's been
It's
there
yeah,
there
it's
there is a
likely.
glitch that is ruining some leaderboards right now. I'm not gonna
yes,
explain
there
how you do
is.
it, but it can be done complete. I don't think it can even be done intentionally. It's just a completely random bug that happens.
Yeah,
You can't
It
really
happened to
control it.
somebody I
It
know. It
will
was
happen by
completely
accident,
completely unintentional. It was an accident. Yeah,
Um,
and then it ruins the leaderboards. But it's not their
yeah.
fault.
But
Epic will
they'll
probably
fix it.
fix it in
I'm
time.
confident that they'll fix it. Yep.
like with the
I
game
say
being
Epic.
this,
It's gonna be
yeah,
Harmonix.
Yeah.
like with the game being this fun, like in a year, it's just gonna be another Rock Band game with a
Yeah,
higher skill ceiling.
yeah. Check in next December where this game is. It's gonna be.
We're gonna have
I think
strumming
it's gonna be
support.
fucking
I think
incredible.
it's gonna be crazy as fuck. And right now, it's changing our lives. Like just to say at the very least, this is just it's our turf now, bro.
Yeah,
Like not
not to
just
be
us.
like
It's the
everybody.
community that rock behind Guitar Hero and Rock Band continuously. Because I'm seeing a lot of community members out there fucking killing it and getting their names up on the leaderboards
Yeah.
and stuff like that. You
Yeah,
know,
it's really cool.
yeah, like it's
I mean,
fucking
even
awesome seeing people who just, are here to watch and enjoy. They're going out and playing and they're getting optimal, not optimal. You know what I mean?
High
They're getting
scores.
high fucking scores and they're so hyped.
Flawless, 100%.
yeah,
I'm top 10 on I made it. I made it top
dude,
50. Like that's cool.
Raspberry got second place on drums on fucking Go with the Flow. Like
They're
Oh,
playing on Nintendo
that's nice.
Switch. They play on
yeah, they're
Nintendo
playing on
Switch.
Switch.
What?
Yes.
BTW.
They
Yes,
play
they're
Bruh.
on
playing on
Nintendo
Switch.
Switch. They're a Switch
Yep.
gamer, which is insane.
Wow.
See, and like that's what I'm
You
talking
deserve that
about, yo.
place,
Like
dude.
everybody, what was the saying that Jason, like
A
the
rising
boat
tide
lifting?
raises all ships.
Exactly, fucking
Yes.
exactly. Like everybody is having fun. Everyone's being seen, and everyone's having fun, and the whole world is looking at us right now. You know what I mean? Everyone who's interested in this shit, and that's a lot of people, because Fortnite has millions of players each month. They're checking us
Yes.
Yep.
out, and the
I've
most
already
eyes
seen
Yep.
comments
that we've had
on my YouTube videos because I have
yeah.
a video of every single song from all the Guitar Heroes and Rock Bands. I've seen half a dozen people say, "Who's here from Fortnite?" on a song that is included in the Fortnite thing. Go with the flow. I think that
And
was one
so
of them.
like people are
And
people
that
are paying
People are
attention to
people are
Guitar
finding the
Hero.
old games because of Fortnite.
More people are
Somehow
gonna
these
play Clone
games are
Hero.
getting a
You know,
second
like
life, perhaps because of Fortnite. We
and
appreciate
now
you,
we have
Epic.
thank you
now
Fortnite. Thank you John
and
Epic.
now not even a week after Fortnite Festival came out, we got that PDP tweet, and like that's
It's only been 3
Yeah, I mean,
days. It's been
only
3
been 3
fucking
days.
literally
days.
every single day we've had some sort of piece of mind-blowing information hit us. It's like,
I
it's
think
a
if they
tide
saw the
turning.
reception and they were like, "Oh, we should say something right now." Hell yeah, you know? Like it's been I think
And
I have a feeling it's exceeded their expectations. I really do.
like PDP has worked with Harmonix before, and so they probably
yeah,
went
it's
straight
already
to
in
them and be
That
like,
existence
"Hey,
business
business.
relationship is
can you guys,
already there.
yeah," and
Yeah,
like
it's already
that's
there.
the same that's the thing that I've always been saying, like, business relationships. Harmonix is able to license many songs because of their relationships with MTV back in 2005 and 6.
Oh yeah.
And they have a lot of people that are able to talk and negotiate and be like, "Hey, we're doing this for this game. Can we have the song?" And they've been able to get some crazy ass shit for Rock Band 4, and it's only going to be crazier because now they're on Epic's payroll, and they're gonna have the same fuck you money from 2007 when they're
Mhm.
still with MTV and Viacom.
They
You know
probably
how
have
much?
more
You know how
fucking
many
money now.
songs that they were releasing a week for Rock Band back in the glory days?
It
It
was
was like seven.
unreal.
It was like 7 to 8 songs at the
Yeah, it
very
was like
best.
it was 3 minimum. Some weeks had
3
like
minimum. And so
some
like
some
I
weeks you
see
had a
them
full album
that's
plus another track or a
that's the
pack.
thing. Like I'm expecting hopefully that it's like maybe 3 songs a week that go into the rotation. I understand the free model. So like if it's like 1 to 2 songs a week to start off with, like that's the way that I think it's going to go for the weeks coming. But it would
I
be
say the
really
more
cool.
content, the better. I don't think it'll hurt the game
Yeah.
at all. The more they can pump out, the better it'll be. More songs, more people are gonna say, "Oh, I know that song. I'm gonna play that. That sounds like fun."
Yeah.
Or I'll buy that song for an emote so I can I can hit the
I can go
Gwitty to
hit the
this.
gritty. My buddy can hit the gritty while I'm
Gwitty.
singing. Yeah, I'm singing
Yeah,
He
it
says
after we
Gwitty
kill a guy.
without fail every single time, I
Gwitty.
swear.
I've never said gritty correctly until now. It's always
Until
Gwitty.
right now, this second.
Hey,
But
what do we just hit the Gwitty and walk me on Fortnite?
Gwitty,
Oh yeah,
Gwitty,
Gwande
Gwitty.
hitting the Gwitty,
and
the Gwande Gwitty.
the thing about the free rotation model is really cool because they've already like started bringing back stuff from day one. Um, and it's
Yeah, a few songs have
they
been in rotation twice already.
there've been songs that are in rotation. So if you missed it, they already rotated out. And if you wanted to get a better score, time to hop on Fortnite Festival. It's free again, bro.
Or
You just jump on.
spend $4, you can have it forever.
Or you could just do squad fill and see if somebody owns like all the songs, which
Yeah,
is like
exactly.
that's a
You might just
strat.
get
You can do
lucky.
that if
You might
if
just
you
get
got
lucky.
time. If you got time, then you can just do that. I've been going in. I've been doing squad fills and just like people get
Yeah,
really hyped to see Buddy Holly
because you have
because
all the songs.
it's
Yeah,
not released yet.
because you're a
But
Yeah.
special person
one
and you have
one thing
special
that
privileges.
happened is that someone got really excited and like they started doing a dance emote after selecting Buddy Holly, but then they disconnected. They got
Oh,
disconnected, and I was like,
no!
no.
Oh no.
My Peter Griffin drummer got to play Buddy Holly, so I hope he had fun.
Very nice.
I hope he had
I'm
fun.
sure that they were so excited about that.
You're doing
Yeah.
such a nice service for those
I'm
kind
like
folks.
Mr. Beast,
service,
bro.
man.
I'm just
Pretty
kidding.
much. You're the same, I would say. Maybe better.
I'm like Mr. Beast. I just don't have the
Yeah.
Mr.
The
Beast
Mr.
skin.
Beast of Fortnite Festival, man.
Yeah, not the real Mr. Beast that you can play as in Fortnite Festival though.
Mr. Beast should play Fortnite Festival. I'm calling
He
it. He's
should.
gotta play.
He should.
You should.
Mr.
The
Beast
Weeknd was
Gaming is a
playing
channel that
Fortnite on
exists.
his Instagram story. Did you see that?
He's
He got
actually
a dub.
cracked.
Yeah, he's good.
He's actually cracked. Did you see? There's like a clip I think I saw of him just doing like some fast editing, killing a guy.
Yeah,
I'm damn.
like he knows what he's doing. Like he's been
He
playing
knows
this
what the fuck
game.
he's doing.
He didn't just
And
pick
then
it
he
up this
starts
week because he's in it now.
doing the emote with his song in it. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
that's cold. That's cold.
Oh man. Charlie
Everybody
played
had no idea.
Charlie played Festival, but he didn't play for that long.
Oh, Moist Critical.
Yeah, he played
Nice.
for a bit, and then he was he played. I feel like he was playing no build. I don't know, but like I understand. You know what I mean? Like for
I
the
should have
people who
shot him a
weren't,
DM,
like,
bro. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Man,
like
shoot your shot, man.
it's only like 20 minutes of his VOD. That's the first thing he plays, and then he plays everything else.
next
but,
time.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
surely.
it seems like he enjoyed it, you know. But I can understand why he didn't play for that long because he was like kind of getting tripped up over the key bindings and everything, you know. Like on
Well,
with the
if
real
he
guitar
wanted a
coming out?
katana guitar, I have the offer
Yeah.
for him. Charlie, the offer
Yep.
still stands.
Yeah, and to use
Still
that guitar in
stands.
the game, I have a video out showing you how to bind your guitar controller to work within the
Real.
game because it's not natively
And if
supported.
you don't like that one, Jason has one. Gently also has one now.
I saw a video earlier today
Gently
about how to do drums as well. How to hook up your
Gently
e-kit.
actually is currently he's kind of representing like the Reels crowd right now. He got over 500K views on a Fortnite Festival video on Instagram
Instagram
Reels.
Reels.
Yeah. So hey, there's an audience everywhere.
Not
Is
even
the
everywhere.
the lesson here?
Yeah,
Audience
Gently's
everywhere.
tutorial was really good. It was
It
condensed to
is.
be under a minute. It
It's
was
1 minute
fantastic.
long,
It's
and
all you need.
it tells you exactly what you need to know. So it
Mine was
means that
10
I
minutes
don't
because
have
I
to
go into
make one.
excruciating detail, but
Yeah.
I'm not
And
good
then
with short
and then
And
everybody
already gave
broke
form.
their
somebody, and already
guitars.
kind of
So
accidentally gave somebody problems, but it is what it is.
yeah,
It's
Yeah,
what
it
it's.
is what it is.
issues. Well,
It's fine.
Sanjay told me.
I'm not much for a short form. I'm a long boy. I like it long, is what you say.
Hey, oh, sorry.
Sanjay told me that several people messaged him, and he was like, all right, bro, just hit up whoever sold you the guitar. And I was like, I understand, man, I get it. I'm
Yeah.
happy to help people. I've already had a
My
few people
sincerest
email me, and
apologies
I've
to
done my
all
best to
guitar
help them.
modders that I have flooded their inbox with
Well,
because
I've got the
people
video
have
now.
messed up their configurations.
support
I've
for
got
my
the video
questions.
videos.
now. Well, what
Yeah.
ended up happening with one guy is that he has an older guitar from me that was using an Arduino, and the only way to reset that when the firmware gets like corrupted is you have to use two wires to like short it out. It's not like a Pico where you have a button you can press. And like, look, I understand why somebody who doesn't want to do that, they're free to send it back to me. Like, I get it. We're past those times now. Pico Master Race.
Yeah.
It has a button. That's it. That's all you need to
Boot
do.
cell.
But Boot Cell, the legendary Boot Cell.
Anyways, I think we should start wrapping up. Do we have any more things to go over before we shut this shit down?
I mean, I'm just looking forward to playing Fortnite Festival after
I
this.
want to play some fucking Fortnite Festival
Yeah.
right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I would love to, but I have to edit this episode and get it up ASAP. So
Oh, so
you guys will
that
have fun.
that means be sure to use Epic Games creator code a wise moose in the shop
Yes,
when Buddy
please.
Holly
Yes.
drops.
Please do.
Jake puts a lot of work into making us look good on the Lore Hero, on fucking Spotify, over here on YouTube and
He
stuff
handles
too.
all of
He
that.
makes it all nice, and it's all him. So he's
It's
our
me.
producer
Thanks, guys.
and one of the boys. So
Yeah,
big
That's
shout
why
out.
that's why I get 80% of the revenue that this thing makes.
Yes.
Which is
Yeah.
$0. I get
How many streams do
80%
you have
of
on
zero
Spotify?
right now.
How many streams do you have on Spotify?
I have no idea actually. I haven't looked in a while.
Hmm.
Probably good enough. I don't know.
Check
I'll
it
say-
out. Yeah.
Maybe it's 1 million. I don't know.
Wow.
Holy
We blew the
fuck.
fuck up.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No fucking way.
I would. But anyways, closing thoughts. Fortnite Festival, pretty good. If you haven't tried it yet, give it a shot. Because if you like guitar and rock band, there's a solid chance you're gonna like this too.
Yeah.
Keep an open mind. I am the biggest stick in the mud you may know. I like it old school. I reject modernity. Right? I'm not like that, but I live in the
old
past.
head,
I play these old games. We're
you're
old
an
heads,
old
real
head.
old heads.
Yeah.
I never got into Fortnite back in the day. I was a PUBG guy. I was like, no, Fortnite looks dumb. I'm not gonna play
Action
that.
is
Third
coming.
person.
Nah, and I mean
More
that for real.
action is coming.
Action is actually coming, bro. Like, we got a
Big
guitar.
action is coming. For
We have
this
a
game.
guitar coming out next month. A guitar controller
like,
for
what the
Fortnite
hell?
Festival coming out next month. It still hasn't
Yeah.
really hit me. Those motherfuckers said January in the tweet.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
I don't
January.
know. Like
That
that's so fucked
That
up
could be
to
3
me.
weeks.
yeah.
January's in 3
Oh,
weeks.
we're probably gonna get another picture, man. Holy fuck.
Yeah. We're gonna start getting stuff. It's a drip feed,
Yeah.
but it's
Shit,
gonna be
yeah.
a quick drip feed.
Oh
They
man,
are
every day
masters
feels
of
like
this
2
shit.
days. This is what Ninja felt like, bro.
Yes.
Probably.
It probably legitimately is.
Probably did. Yeah. We have ninja
Oh,
syndrome.
They like the reply of this guy who said Rock Band 4 support, please.
Okay.
B2B.
Okay. So
There you
it's
go.
on the
Backwards
table then.
compatibility confirmed. 100%. Just kidding.
100%, no
table,
lie.
I mean, the Rock Band 4 players are going to be crying in the best way possible, man. Like, I'm telling you right now.
Dude,
see a
you
lot of
do
people
not
playing
want to go to the
Rock
Rock
Band
Band subreddit, dude.
Oh, they don't like
Rock Band
Festival, do
subreddit.
they?
They are split heavily.
Yeah.
They don't
They are
like it.
heavily split.
Like fans of NF.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
split
judging
too.
by your comments on
they're
that
very-
TikTok video.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
very
yeah, yeah,
split.
yeah,
You either, people either absolutely fucking despise NF, but he's just a dude making music, or people are like NF greatest rapper ever, and then they say something really wild and out of pocket right after. I think you could put 2 and 2 together there. But
Yeah.
And then they just say
Yeah.
a slur. What's that all about?
holy shit. But we're not getting about that. But yeah, no, I mean,
Nah.
I mean, like, look, you can have your naysay about it. You can say all this, you can say all that, and but the fact of the matter is that Fortnite Festival is our Rock Band game, and we're getting a controller for it next month. As of this recording, that's the reality. That's what's happening. Fortnite Festival, mad fun. Go fucking play it. Just do it.
Yeah, and it seriously, not even biased. We may all be Epic partners now. We are all sponsored by the game, but in fact, we just read these terms of agreement. It's part of the code of conduct for our agreement to share our honest opinions. Like that
Yeah.
is it. We can't just we can't kiss their ass. It's not part of it. We can say negative things if we want to. There's just not many negative things to say, right? Because
Not
we're
right
all
now.
enjoying it. It's a
Yeah.
genuinely very fun and good game. Seriously, go give it a shot. If you don't like it,
Yep.
that's fine. It's not your thing. But if it is your thing, I think you'll find that you're gonna come back to it frequently and play it frequently when new songs come out or whatever. It's just a fun time. And Fortnite, I think, is in a really good place right now with all the new modes. Again, I didn't play this game until Festival came out, so they hooked
Yeah,
me.
same.
They wrote me
I
in.
last played it in 2018.
Yeah, I'm back into their
I play it here
ecosystem.
and there. You know?
Those evil geniuses somehow got me back into their game, and I'm loving it, and I'm promoting it. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? What black magic are they working with? What kind of cabal did I just enter into agreement with?
Yeah.
Yeah, again, none of us saw this coming, and it's a welcome
No,
change.
it was a complete surprise.
And it's a damn welcome change, and I think that it's only gonna get better from here. 2024 could be like such a massive year for rhythm games, for Fortnite Festival, for us
Yeah.
as because Alec and Jason have always been like the main content creators, and like Moose and I are trying to kind of break into the scene more now because
Yeah, we're the small boys. We're trying to be the big
Guitar
boys
Hero
too.
has always been after it died such a niche, and Alec and Jason were able to succeed with it. But now the Fortnite Festival is out.
It's a new era. New people are going to
it's a
come up.
new
There's going to
era.
be a bunch of new large content creators based on this.
Competition, in my opinion, doesn't exist much at all right now because it's a fundamentally different game. It's not like people. I feel like
Competition
people
in
are
the sense
watching
of,
people
like,
play even if they're
of
not good at it. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to be
creators.
trying to get. You don't have to grind the song. You don't have to FC stuff. You don't have to be that good at the game. People are just enjoying watching it because they want to know what songs are next. They enjoy seeing memes with the background characters. Like
Yeah, and there's endless
again,
possibilities. with that
Endless
shit.
possibilities.
that's the most important thing. You don't have to be really good at the game. It definitely helps. Don't get me wrong, but in order to create content around this thing, like you don't have to be crazy fucking good,
No.
which I think is so cool because I feel like a lot of games are gate kept around. You got to be the best, and I understand people enjoy watching grinds. They enjoy watching people get better at things, like that payoff moment of when you finally get it. Like I understand, but I've just never been a grinder myself, and if that sounded fucking weird. But it just feels.
When was the last time you
Let me see your
grinded?
phone, bro. I'm just kidding.
Hey, shut up, shut up. No, you can't see it. But it feels good to
I
be
just saw it
entering
right
an
there.
era where you can just play the game. You can just play the game. That's it. That's all you have to do. Easy, easy. So that's my final thoughts. I guess it all just came.
Yeah.
All right.
You
I
know.
think we'll wrap it up there. This is episode 9. I went to double check. It is not episode 10.
Oh.
We lied. We spread a little bit of misinformation. It's 10 if you
Retcon
count
that.
that bonus episode that we did, but I'm not going to.
Just
That's a bonus.
just overdub it with you going 10.
9.
Yeah, 9. Fuck.
Yeah, I'll
Evan
just use that.
Sense.
I'm going to say it right now.
Evan Sense. Yeah, can you title
It
the
sounds-
episode the Evan Sense episode?
I
No,
will not be
dude.
doing that. I will not- that will kill any sort of algorithms. People are going to be like, Evan
Nobody's
Sense?
gonna
What's that
fucking
mean?
listen to that episode.
Did you mean Evanescence? No, I did. I meant Evan Sense.
I didn't mean it.
Anyways, episode 9 out. See ya. Go play Fortnite if you want to or not. Bye.
Fortnite Festival. Goodbye. Bye bye. Look at the DSLR. Goodbye.